Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
He'll try again. 1-2. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
I got to count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Culberson trying to get there, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 1 away now. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Foltynewicz hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
In now, Justin Bohr. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into play here at 273. A dozen home runs and 29 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away. Rojas stands at first with one out. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for two bases.
Here's Starlin Castro. He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there. Base hit. To second now, but he's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. His career line with Fulton-Avich. He's 3 for 15. One out and a runner on second base. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he'll pull into second with one away. And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. Sooner or later, they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. Striding in, Derek Dietrich. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Albies takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Martin Prado now.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
So coming to the plate, Lewis Brinson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Brinson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
4 runs here in this half inning. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins lead this one 4-0. Adam Conley will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Missed with a slider. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Still even at 2-2. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. Castro has it. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Kurt Suzuki. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Inciarte at second. Adams is over at first with 1 away. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
First and second now, one man out.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well, and he's safe. Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 home. High and away, not close. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Dietrich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors in A man left. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Conley. Will start things out here for the Marlins with Cameron Maybin to follow on deck. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. A ball and two strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at Ender Enciardi. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maybin. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. And they get 2 hits for him here this evening, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Bour. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
That misses. 2-0. Rojas is off at first with 2 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Hey! 3-1. The 3-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Adams racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Marlins leave one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Standing in, Nick Markakis. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-0 home. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Pitch. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
That ball wasn't actually smoked, more of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Into the box now, Mike Foltynewicz. As he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ender Inciarte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 4 and the Braves 3. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Starlin Castro.
First offering on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Drilled on the ground is short. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now the 2-0 home is taken. Strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1. Taken. Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A crucial count for both pitcher and hitter.
So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. Behind 0-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Miami down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Settling in now, Lane Adams. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Left fielder, Lane Adams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, and that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dietrich on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Kurt Suzuki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Adams stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game. Striding into the box, Johan Camargo. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the pitch. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping into the box, Martin Prado. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's the pitch. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And this one's in the dirt. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Adams giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. So digging in now, Adam Conley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. Rondo at third with 2 away.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. 1 left for Miami. Through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Now in the box, Charlie Culberson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Charlie Culberson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Brinson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck is Nick Markakis. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Through 4, we're tied at 4.
Leading off for the Marlins, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Camargo's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. At the plate, Justin Bour, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Adams. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into center field. Inciarte on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. To the bottom of the fifth, halfway home, all even at 4. Dansby Swanson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Poor in foul ground, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batter, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box, Lane Adams. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Maven comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. On the move again from first. A pitch out. The throw.
Yes.
And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday night. Lucas Sims is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Lucas Sims.
stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He's tasked with starting the Marlins sixth. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Sims, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, that's ball three, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. So 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Pitch popped up. Sims has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin.
Ready for another chance. Martin Prado. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fouled away. Realmuto, base runner at first with 1 out. The 0-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 home. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Maben. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And now a pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Four is our score as we play the 6th. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Four runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Severino Gonzalez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. He was laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He's on the move again from first. Hit back up the middle. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Ryan Holiday will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte's there. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Maven.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maven. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 25, Junichi Suzuki.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Culberson will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Charlie Culberson.
He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Tazawa playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the seventh. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one. The 2-1 is taken, ball three.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? The second for one. Back to first, and Markakis bounces into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Ryan Schimpf will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Ryan Schimpf.
Fouled off. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. This is pulled into right. Brinson is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Braves strand one. This game's all tied at 4. Arodys Vizcaíno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. We're in the 8th inning of a tie ball game here at SunTrust Park as you get a look at our line score to this point. Digging in, Justin Bour. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready now for the Marlins. JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. The 2-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Marlins leave 1. Score remains tied at 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 71.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. Prado moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Still all square at 4 apiece. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Derek Dietrich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Count is 3-1.
Martin Prado is on deck. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 1 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Markakis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Braves will try to walk it off. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Kurt Suzuki. Last time through was a base hit.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard toward first, and it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A winning run is at first base. The 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And this gets down. And with nobody out, will they push it? Here comes the winning run for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
You see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Atlanta posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Arodys Vizcaíno earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Fund, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, Johan Camargo drove in 3 as the Braves downed the Marlins 5-4. Adam Liberator got win number 1 on the year, leading the Dodgers to victory over Washington 4-3. The Mets
getting set just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Sean Newcomb gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Ready now, Tom Beavers, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. One out, nobody on. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Weak grounder back to the mound. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Up next for Miami, Martin Prado. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Odrisamer Despaigne is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
In now, Dansby Swanson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Beavers, 2 gone.
Batting third, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. The lifetime history with the Adrisamar d'Espagne. He's a .375 hitter. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Brian Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ryan Schimpf. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First offering on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Beavers has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, first baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Culberson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now for the Marlins, Cameron Maben. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Cameron Maben.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Odrisamer Despaigne. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 7, Tom Beaver.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tom Beavers. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Culberson is there, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Lane Adams. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The lifetime history with Odrisamer Despaigne, he's 1 for 5. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully. And the pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days, and we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sean Newcomb, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that's over. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle. The 2-1 home.
Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Ender Inciarte waits on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line softly out toward left center. Van Slyke comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
On the ground to the left side. Schimpf picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Martin Prado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded to third. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Darlin Castro.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Flowers. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Count still full, 3-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Schimpf. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! Ryan Schimpf with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Castro has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Brian Anderson.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Realmuto leads off first with 1 away. Up around the face. Anderson, just 24 years of age. He's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Inside, ball one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in, Nick Markakis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike two.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Charlie Culberson. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Beavers is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Lane Adams. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Odrisamer Despaigne. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Tom Beavers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Inciarte moving in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. In now is the Atlanta pitcher, Sean Newcomb. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Santana stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop,
and next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. But they're on top 1-0. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Rex Brothers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Rex Brothers.
Martin Prado now. His career history against Rex Brothers, just a 1 for 9.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Batter number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Swanson waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Here's Scott Van Slyke, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. His career history against Rex Brothers, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Comes set and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
I got two.
Very high, 2-1. Set and the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Realmuto on third with 2 out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Ready for another shot now, Tyler Flowers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here's the 1-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops. And that one just missed outside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, nobody was having any kind of luck with him. With 7 batters in a row going down, he put an end to that in a big hurry. He rolled that one right out of here.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Brian Ellington comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Brian Ellington. Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Ryan Schimm, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Albies is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He's set, and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Cameron Maben now. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Favorable call in there for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Soft liner to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tom Beavers, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now a step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64.
Striding in once again, Charlie Culberson. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Whitgren is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Popped him up. Anderson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Digging in once again, Lane Adams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Full count still. This is for Prado down at third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the pitcher, Rex Roberts.
was the Atlanta pitcher, Rex Brothers. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And now a pitch on the way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Chase Whitley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. Tapper up the line. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Ready for another chance, Martin Prado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
That's That's a ball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Whitley, 28 years old. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, J.T.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.T. Realmuto. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. He brings it in, and the Braves have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sean Newcomb earns win number 4 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Odrisamer Despagne pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Chase Whitley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.